gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to the Dondiego multiplayer server with me, CWATTYESO, and Helge is here somewhere. I think he's collecting grass at this moment in time.
Another thing what I wanted to say, that the BGA is actually in German the Biogasanlage, so a biogas unit, or what you call it, or plant.
Yeah, I think most of the maps
in English
German.
they say P or something, BG. It's for biogas plant. But then Giants is a German company?
Giants are a German company, yes.
So I'm checking the field that I collected everything.
It's funny you should mention the BGA. That's reminded me we don't own that yet. That's something we're going to need to buy, because obviously we're going to need to be able to sell the silage and stuff to make digestate.
Yeah, I was just driving past it.
Because the digestate would be able to solve our fertiliser shortage situation. Did we get any charges yesterday? Did we lose any money? Loan interest.
So into the digester you fill silage.
Well, into the BGA we can put grass, hay, straw, silage, manure, slurry, any of that stuff, and it will produce. Well, we'll get paid for it for one thing, and then obviously the BGA will produce digestate, which we can then take for free, and we can turn that into fertiliser, which then becomes very useful to us for making seed, liquid fertiliser, and obviously regular fertiliser.
Okay, so digestate is the end product of producing power, or burning the gas.
Yeah, it's the waste product from their process. Yeah. Making a mess of this. I kind of wanted to park this a little bit better. Put the tanker back. Right, so we have got 50-odd thousand litres of So, oh, you kidding me? Field 3's got weeds on it now. Oh, bloody hell. I might just choose to ignore the fact that Field 3's got weeds on it, because I weeded all the other fields in the last episode. I didn't think Field 3 needed to be weeded because of the way the weeds had grown. That hadn't been seeded when the weeds had grown on all these other fields, but it does now appear like at some point overnight the weeds appeared. It's a pain. So I'll go get a tractor. And we'll be doing some spraying again. But I'm not going to bother with the weeding. I'm going to do the liquid fertiliser this time, I think.
So now I need a sprayer, right?
Yep, a sprayer. There should be another one there with a tractor with skinny wheels, so...
Of course.
Wait for Helge to come down here, because obviously these things have got probably loading up. He's on his way, or will be on his way very shortly. Here he comes. Have we got any contracts for fertilising? We have. What we want though is fields that are close by the farm. So 12, 13, 14. Here he comes. Right. Pipe out.
It looks nice this way.
Yeah, they have both the liquid fertiliser storage here and the herbicide one behind. They have a little pipe that you have to fold out to be able to fill from. And then once you finish filling, you fold the pipe away.
Okay. So which one shall we do, field by field or separate?
We can do it field by field. It'll be quicker and it keeps both of us on the screen at the same time.
Yeah, go ahead.
Just change my course. 90 degrees.
I'll follow you.
Right. I'm just setting up the course. Do 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 do. Just making sure I've got the right GPS course loaded. That'll do. Helge's decided to crash into the cement mixer. We can get this. We've got 3 fields to fertilise, which should be quite quickly done. Then we can probably jump on and do some contracting, because then everything's pretty much up to all up to date.
Was a good idea to lower mine.
The good thing is we've only got 3 fields to fertilise, because the rest were already done to 2 stages after they'd been seeded. So and we'll get to the end, stop and fold. Chase me, Helge, chase me! Chase me! Might just shift that a bit more, actually. Kind of makes sense. Should pretty much do this in 2 passes, really. Shouldn't need to do a whole lot of spraying on this field. And we go. Lots of seeding being done. Lots of spraying. You choose. Might as well just do that little bit I missed at the top of the field, just in case somebody mentions it in the comment section. Go find Helge, wherever he is. Hopefully before I hit the bridge. I was hoping that was going to fold up a bit quicker than that. Got plenty of grass off this field. We did mow it yesterday. Helge mowed the grass and then we loading wagoned it and we split it between the drying station and the fermenting station. I did have to sadly replace the drying station that was on the map because for some reason it just wasn't working. It wasn't converting anything. It wasn't even showing that we'd put any grass into it. So I ended up having to sell that one off and buy a new one. Yay! Synchronized spraying, that's what we call excellent positioning. So get the grass fertilized, keep that growing nicely. As long as the train's not coming. We both had the same idea. Oh, I love it.
I'm laughing. Synchronized.
Both had the same idea.
Oh man. It's Mexican standoff with a sprayer.
Right, is there any contracts for spraying?
So I'll take a break, join you later if you still continue.
Yeah, that's fine, Helge. I will be popping out myself at about 3 p.m. my time, which is probably what 4 p.m. your time, and I'll probably be away for about an hour at that time.
Okay, fine.
I'm going to keep myself busy and do a couple of fertilising contracts whilst I've got a bit of fertiliser in the tank. Field 27 here. Is a good one. I basically want to make enough money that I can sell off these horrible sprayers and get some big brutes, because these are too slow. Far too slow these are for my liking. So where's field 28 when it's at home? Oh, 28's a flipping over there, look. And what's the other one? Field 40. Is field 40 near me? It's down there. So 28 and then 40. Oakley dokley. I can get that done. Got enough liquid fertiliser. If not, I can always maybe sneak a couple more litres from the store. Shh, don't tell Helge. We are supposed to be making our own. But we don't have any way of making fertiliser at the minute because we don't have any manure, we don't have any slurry, and we don't have digestate. Helge has left the server.
Okay, this time I ended up in the menu as it correctly is, not just crashing the game. Catch you later.
Okay, thank you, Helge. I'll see you later. Turn off the Discord output now. There's only me left here on the server. So I'll record for a little bit longer. And then we'll... then I'll be calling it as well. Yeah, these are too slow. I've got 165 grand. If I can get to 195 grand, I can buy a big brute. There's only me on the server, which is probably a good time again to stress that if anybody out there watching this video would like to join me on the server and join us on this server and play with us, you can do so. It's open for people to play. What you need to do is obviously join my Discord. The link to that is in the description below the video. And once you're in the Discord, you will be able to find the link to the mod pack that you will need to download to be able to join the server, because you will need the mods that we are currently using on this server, and you'll need the exact versions in that mod pack. So even if you download the mod pack and think, oh, I've already got that mod, or I've already got that mod, I won't copy those to the mod folder, it won't work. You will need to use the mods as they are with the exact versions as in the mod pack. So what I suggested to Helge was to take your current mod folder and rename it to mods backup, create a new folder called mods, put the server mods in there that you want for when you're playing on the server, and then when you exit the game and you want to go back to playing your own maps and your own games, rename the server mods folder to mods server, and then obviously your mods backup folder just rename to mods, and you'll be able to carry on playing your own games with your own mods. It's a little bit easier for me on my setup because I'm using a program that allows me to have different mod folders, different mod profiles, and I can just switch on the fly using the program. Which makes it a little bit easier for me to manage different mods. It also means I can store my mod folders on completely separate hard drives to what I've got the game installed on, and I can store my mods on completely separate hard drives to what the my documents folder is on. So we'll be able to get this and when it's going to tell me that the field is complete. Because I've got 3 more fields to do at this point. That's quite a strip down there, so he's probably going to want me to fertilise that bit as well, isn't he? Let's have a look. 86%. It'll get me a little bit of money. It's not going to make me super duper rich. done any transporting contracts yet because I don't have a... I really ought to be thinking about getting a hook lift truck at some point. Like the look of that one. Probably a bit big though. Server saving. There we go. Hope no cars drive down here. Apparently that contract is complete, so I'm not going to bother with the rest of it. Sorry, farmer. You're not paying me that much. Now, of course, I've got to get back to field 28 and then I've got to do field 40 odd, haven't I? As well. As I go past the farm, I might just refill this. Got to do field 28, which is next to field 26. So as long as I go through the farm, out the bottom end, we'll be all right. I can get the fertilizer. I've got some lime. I'm making some more lime today. I could do with buying a couple of trailer loads of fertilizer though, really. So next job is field 28, which, as I say, I know where that is. That's below field 26. Oh, right there next to field 25. That green one over there. Plenty of scope to join a couple of these fields together once we've bought them. Look at that. And I know, even though the orange lines don't go to the edge of the field, because of the working width I've got set with the GPS, I am covering the field. I am covering slightly past the edge, look, because I've got that little bit of leeway, I've got that bit of overlap, because I normally always set my sprayers and stuff to operate probably half a metre to a metre less than their actual width in the GPS, so I get that little bit of an overlap on the edges. Just that little bit of a buffer, that little bit of a safety net. Do 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 do. I don't know why it has puts a letter 1 next to my name in the game. I don't quite understand that. Something I might have to look at changing. Log out, log back in. Pick a different name and see if it there we go. Get this field done. And then we've got field 40 to do. That'll be the last of the contracts for the time being. blip 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 blip. Contract on field 28 finished. As I've got this far, I might as well go to the end. I've got plenty of fertiliser. Might as well do the job properly. And finally, field 40. It's down in this bottom corner somewhere, isn't it? Here comes the choo-choo. Field 40, which is, compared to me... Oh, I've got to go right then. I'm going to go over there. Over different trains, obviously twin trains on this map. So... I'm going to have to double back on myself a little bit. But this is my first time really sort of venturing out into the map. I've kind of been sticking close to the farm up till now. I had that one little bit of a trip out when I took a trailer down to Helge when he was doing a harvest job on, I think, was it field 57 in the bottom left hand corner of the map. But I kind of haven't really ventured too far out on my travels. But here we are. Might have been better to work this field long ways, but we'll see. Shift that over quite a bit. There we go. We'll soon have this field done. That'll make me another little bit of money. Keep the wolves from the door, as they say. We haven't actually started repaying any of the loan yet. That's something we can look to do. Probably wait until after we've actually harvested our fields. We're going to have a big soybean harvest on field 11. We're going to have a rice harvest. And we're going to have a pretty good, is it moan or something like that. We've got a good canola harvest coming in as well, which will basically make us more fuel and pig food really more than anything. Probably not going to be selling too much canola. There's a couple of trees that could probably do with coming out on a couple of these fields. blip, blip. So we've also got the multiple missions mod installed on the server as well, which means when there are more than one of us on the server, we can all be doing contracts as well. If there is a need, if there's not anything else to do at that particular moment in time and we want to make some money, we can all set about doing contracts. We can do harvesting contracts, fertilizing contracts, seeding contracts, plow, you know, any of the normal missions in the game we are able to do. I might just have a bit of a drive this way. Because I'm going to need some room to turn around. And it's a bit tight. Go. Travel down here. Now I can work my way backwards and forwards again. Now I've got that extra bit of a buffer room. Then it'll be a case of head back to the farm. Put the equipment away, get it washed. Tell you what, these sprayers wear out ever so fast. I regret buying these seeders. I've probably said these sprayers, sorry. I've said it probably a couple of times. Based on how expensive these were, for 6,000 litre capacity, I'd have been better off buying two big brutes. Because they're double the speed, double the working speed. And they have an extra 200 litres, 200 litre capacity. I know it's not a lot, but 200 litres can sometimes be the difference between finishing a row and needing to go and refill. Right. One bit to do. After this, and then we'll be all good. We'll be all gravy. So this will be field 40 finished. Good bit of money will be made. I'll have done 3 contracts. Helge's done 2 now, I think. So I've slightly over. He's made more money than me because he's done harvesting contracts, which obviously really is a good way of making money. I would need to do quite a few harvesty type contracts to make this pay. Completed. Excellent. 8 grand in the bank. Nearly at 200,000. We will be at 200,000 in a little while, because when the game ticks over another hour, we'll have made some more money. I'm going to go to the store because I'm going to actually fill this up. I'm going to take it back full. So I'm going to spend a little bit of money to buy a little bit of liquid fertilizer, and then at least I'm taking it back to the farm full, ready for its next bunch of jobs. And I'll just stay out the way of the traffic. I think it's this one. £2,511. Yikes. Don't crash into the car. Liquid fertilizer coming back to the farm. Righty ho. So I need to go and investigate why my grass drying mod didn't work properly. Why that appears to be broken. And pull this back. Give credit to Helge, he does put stuff back. He does put stuff back in the right place. He's been very good at that so far. One of the things I am going to do is just put some lights on. Just so we can see stuff. You have to put up with the Z flickering, unfortunately. The Z fighting, because it's how the terrain was painted after we'd put stuff into these sheds. Right, so we've done well. We've got 318,497 litres of silage. Turn that off now, it's making a row. And we've got 167,843 litres of hay. We've probably got some grass in the silo, main silo, because I tipped some in there. I have indeed. I've got 126,000 litres. We could probably do with dragging some of that out and making hay, but hey-ho. We're making progress. So, be sure to join me again in another video where we'll be carrying on with our progress here on the farm. I will just accelerate time a little bit. Just a little bit. And then I'll slow it down again. 5 times is good. Okay, I've been CWATTYESO. Thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you again soon. Goodbye for now.